Alright guys, I'm making this video talking about the heavy frame crew cab option that's available with the 2018 F-150. I'm guessing this is how they achieved their huge claim, their huge tow rating claim of 13,200 pounds. That will be best in class, but I just want to kind of dive right in because I think that's what I got here. So here's a look at my 2018 F-150. And well, they say it's a heavy frame, so let's go up under there and check the frame. Here I am underneath the truck checking the thickness of the frame, and I have to say that it does look a little bit different. On the 2.7 EcoBoost that I turned in when I got this truck, I don't remember the frame being this tall. So let's go ahead and measure it. I don't have that truck, so I can't measure my frame, but if you guys take a look at your frames and see what you got. I got about 9 inches. I got a 9-inch tall frame on this F-150. So try and get a couple different shots of just how huge this frame is. So this is why I think I do have the heavy crew cab F-150. The heavy frame crew cab F-150. So here we go. Look how thick this frame, look how big the frame is. Now, just for perspective, let's take a look at my F-250 and see how big that frame is. Alright guys, underneath the F-250, and we're going to measure this frame and see just how big this frame is. Now this is a 2015 F-250, so set this up here, bust out that measuring tape. Alright, so this frame on this truck is only about 7 inches tall. So for sure I got something going. I think I got the heavy frame, the heavy crew cab frame F-150. And it's pretty interesting because when you look on the website, when you're going for the highest gross rated truck combined truck and trailer to 18,000 pounds or 18,400 pounds, you're looking at crew cabs only. And to get the absolute highest tow rating, you're looking at crew cab only with a long bed to get the 18,400 combined weight rating. Now measuring it from here on this F-250, this is the older one where they still had the open C channel frame, but about 7.5 inches tall. But the steel on this truck, the frame, the steel on this truck is way thicker, but it's an open C design. So I think I think this frame may be heavier. I think the open C channel frames are heavier than the fully boxed frames, but I don't see why you couldn't put that F-150 frame underneath a 250. You know, yeah, the steel's a little thinner, but it's fully boxed. Now keep in mind, the steel is like more than twice as thick, but it doesn't have the rigidity from because it's an open C design. But let's move forward here at another location. Alright guys, so I got a couple sources here. So right here is the Ford Motor Company website, and see here, there's a couple different things that I want to point out. So with the 3.55 rear end, the gross combined weight rating for a truck and trailer is 18,400 pounds, and you can either tow with the 3.55 rear end. You can either tow, depending on what drivetrain you have, either 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive, 13,200 pounds or 13,000 pounds. So, and there's also there's a 10,000 pound one in here. I don't know how you can get a 3.5 liter EcoBoost and only be able to tow 10,000 pounds. Well, I say only 10,000 is still a lot of weight, but I don't know why. Maybe it's some kind of package that you didn't get. But the way I ordered this truck. Now another thing too to notice is with the wheelbase makes a difference too. because the 355 rear end can also be configured to tow a combined vehicle weight rating of 17,900 pounds or 12,700 pounds on the trailer. And I believe that is if you have the shorter wheelbase, then you get a little bit less tow rating. So with the longer wheelbase, I believe when you add the longer wheelbase, you add like 80 or 90 pounds or something, maybe less. But you gain a lot more towing ability. You gain a couple 100 pounds more gross combined weight rating. Brings you up into the 18,000 range. So there's one that's a combined weight rating of 18.4 and 18.1. So the one that's 18.1 or 12,700 pound trailer is going to be your 145 inch wheelbase. And the one that's going to really take it to the max will be like the one that I got, 6.5 foot bed and 156.8 inch wheelbase, which will give you, with 4-wheel drive, 13,000 pounds of towing. And also too, I also checked my sticker inside of the door here. Let's check that real quick. Looking inside of the door jamb here at the payload and the gross vehicle weight rating, that's the most that this truck's allowed to weigh. This configuration is all the way up there to 7,050 pounds. Now if you subtract the curb weight from the gross combined weight rating, now basically the max this truck's allowed to legally weigh and go down the road, subtract your curb weight, the amount of cargo you're allowed to have for this particular truck. That's only for this truck. Now as things change, that changes. If you start to add more features and stuff like that, then the weight's gonna go up. This truck's pretty loaded, so it's pretty much maxed. But if you were to take away maybe the sunroof or maybe the heated and cooled seats, maybe you lose a couple 100 pounds and you be closer to the 2,000 pounds. Now if you look on their website, the curb weight for a crew cab should be the payload for a crew cab should be 2,000 pounds, but some of the features have kind of stolen from that payload capacity. So scrolling through, I'm gonna pull up a calculator, figure out the exact weight of this truck. Let's see here, where is the calculator? So 7,050 pounds is the max that this truck can weigh, minus the curb weight, the maximum, minus from the gross vehicle weight rating, the payload, which is 1649, and that gives you 5,401 pounds. So gross combined for this truck is 18.4, being the long wheelbase crew cab. Gross combined is 18,400 pounds. So let's clear this and take 18,400. Oops, that's too many zeros. 18,400 and minus the 5,401. It's the weight of the truck. Now the 5,401 is the curb weight of the truck. Found that by subtracting the payload from the gross allowed weight, and that tells you your curb weight of your truck. So this truck should weigh 5,400 pounds. Now that's interesting because in 2017, you weren't allowed to have, I mean, there wasn't an F-150 that weighed 5,400 pounds in 2017, 15 or 16. So let's look that up. Curb weight of the F-150. Okay.
According to Wikipedia, curb weight or curb weight is the total weight of a vehicle with standard equipment. All necessary operating consumables such as motor oil, transmission oil, coolant, air conditioning, refrigerant, and sometimes a full tank of fuel, while not loaded with
Curb weight of the F-150.
2017 Ford F-150 has a curb weight of 4,051 to 5,238 pounds.
So, this truck weighs more than the highest curb weight 2017 F-150, and I can't look that information up for the 18s yet because it's still too new. But this truck is heavier than any 2017. So I'm thinking that is proof that I have this heavy frame crew cab. So, just trying to get to the bottom of this whole deal, this whole situation. One caveat to the whole situation is, even though I got this heavy frame crew cab, and if you look everything up in the manual on the Ford website, it says you can tow up to 13,000 pounds. You do the math on it, you subtract the 5,400 from the 18,000, and you got 13,000 pounds left over in gross combined weight rating from Ford, saying that it's rated to do it. Only caveat to the whole deal is, while the truck can do it, the hitch is not rated for towing that much weight. So as you see here, this hitch is only weighted for towing 12,200 pounds. Still a lot, still very respectable, but not what is rated in the book. So the hitch isn't rated for it. But if you bought a new hitch, hitch, you could tow the weight that you want to tow, because the vehicle's rated for just the hitch. For whatever reason, I don't know if they used an old hitch or what, if they had some old stock, but I don't know if anybody knows the answer. If anybody knows if they have a heavy frame F-150 or knows any more information about this truck, let me know. It's just kind of crazy how it worked out, because I didn't even know I was ordering this, and I didn't even know it existed. But I just wanted a crew cab. I wanted the 3.5 liter EcoBoost, and I wanted a long bed. I didn't know it was going to get that much towing out of it, but it's just one of those things. It's hard to find. So I got just the manual is open right here to the page. Where is that page? Right here, where it says the gross combined weight rating, which is the 3.55 rear end, which is the rear end that I have. You lose a little tow rating with the 3.73 rear end for some reason with the 3.5 liter EcoBoost. Every other configuration gains towing when you go to a 3.7, but I'm thinking that the low end torque is so unique or so low, comes in at such a point where on the 3.5 EcoBoost you get a better tow rating with the 3.55 rear end, but the other engines go higher in the tow rating with the 3.7 rear end. And I believe that rear end also gives you better payload. But if you look at the 3.5 GTDI, the tow rating is, the combined truck and trailer rating is 18,400 pounds, and it's got a little 6 next to it, a little tiny 6, and it says by the little tiny 6, max duty trailer tow package with a class 4 receiver hitch, optional on the 3.5 liter GTDI heavy crew cabs only. So definitely got the heavy crew cab. Wish they would be more clear and tell us what we're getting, but pretty cool that I got that. Let's kind of work together on this and comment and talk about it, see if we can figure out what exactly this heavy crew cab deal is, and who's got it, who don't. It's kind of like a 3.5 EcoBoost deal. Comes on a 3.5 Eco crew cab only. Pretty cool, pretty amazing tow rating. Is it safe? I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, it's not safe and this and that. I don't know if they upgraded the brakes or what else they upgraded, but the frame's huge. It's kind of weird, they added this heavier frame, but it's still more away from the payload. But you can't come anywhere near those towing numbers without weight distributing hitches. It's basically going to support a lot of that weight on springs. So let's work together on this, and comment below, and we'll figure it all out. Anyway, thank you for watching. My name's Sean, and have a good day. Bye.